in my mirror took me by surprise. I can't help but see you running often through my mind. Oh, and helpless like a baby, sensual disguise. I'm so glad I found you. You're an angel in disguise. I can't help it. If I wanted to, I wouldn't help it. Even if I could, I can't help it. If I wanted to, I wouldn't help it. No, I can't help it. If I wanted to, I wouldn't help it. Even if I could, I can't help it. If I wanted to, I wouldn't help it. No.
I wouldn't help it. No, can't help it. If I wanted to, I wouldn't help it. Even if I could, I can't help it.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. How are you tonight? It's so nice to be back in Arizona, and I feel so at home, and it's so dry here, as we all know. I'm remembering that in my throat. I want to introduce this band I'm so excited to work with. On keys, this is Raul Yañez. I met Raul back in 2012 at a jam session downtown. I forget what that place was called. It's out of business now. It was a while back. And he was one of the first piano players that I worked with in town, and it's just been so fun to work with him ever since. And we've got Mario Mendivil back here on the bass. I get to see Mario like once a month now for a project called Live from Laurel Canyon. So, exactly, yeah. I hope you guys pre-bought your tickets for the MIM in a few weeks, because there's no more. But we're very excited about it. And this is Stephen Avalos on the drums. I met Stephen back in 2014, and he was valeting at the time. And he had heard I was into jazz, and he invited me out to jam. And he had the secret passcode, which was Hiatus Coyote. And we have made a bunch of music together, and he's just one of my favorite people on the whole planet. So I have extra family vibes on this stage. And there's a jazz standard that Stephen and I used to play all the time, and kind of adding a funky feel to some monk. And it's a favorite. This is Pananica. 1, 2, 3, 4. Than silk, and as warm as warm milk, light as errand able to fly, blossoms no bliss while they're waiting for her kiss. Pananica, my butterfly, fluttering one, fair and bright as the sun. Poets can't describe, though they try. Colorful wings, soft and gaily painted things. Pananica, my butterfly, like the lovely flowers. I'll wait for hours just to feel your touch, the touch that I love so much. She'll flutter by, and I'll hold out my hand and capture my butterfly. Delicate things such as butterfly wings, poets can't describe, though they try. Love played a tune as she steps from her cocoon. Pananica, my
Softer than silk and as warm milk, bright as wind embracing the sky. Blossoms no blaze while they're waiting for her kiss. Banana, come my butterfly. Flutter when one, fair and bright as the sun, light as wind and able to fly. Colorful wings, soft and gaily painted things. Banana, come my butterfly. Like the lovely flowers, I'll wait for hours just to feel your touch, the touch that I love so much. One day she'll flutter by, and I'll hold out my hand and capture my butterfly. Delicate things, such as butterfly wings, poets can't describe, though they try. Love played a tune as she steps from her cocoon. Banana, come my lovely, lovely little butterfly.
I recently just, I often tour with Dimitri Matheny. We do themes every year, and we just finished our Bossa Nova circuit all over the place. And what's interesting about that genre, the poetry is just mesmerizing, the harmony is poetic, and the language is humbling. And the history is also just awe-inspiring, just so many emotions to witness that entire legacy. And just adore Joe Beam and his work and his history. And we're going to do one of his songs. And in honor of being off key, we're going to start without keys.
Se você disser que eu desafio o amor, saiba que isto em mim provoca imensa dor. Sou privilegiados, tenho ouvido igual ao seu. Eu posso apenas o que Deus me deu. Se você insistir em classificar meu comportamento diante de musical, eu mesmo mentindo devo argumentar que isto é bossa nova, que isto é muito natural. O que você não sabe nem sequer presente, aqui os desafinados também têm coração. Fotografe você, vai minha roleflex, revela-se sua enorme gratidão. Só não poderá falar assim do meu amor. Este leão maior, se você pode encontrar você como sua música, esquecer o principal. E no peito dos desafinados, no fundo do peito bate calado. E no peito dos desafinados também bate um coração. Se você disser que eu desafio o amor, saiba que estou em mim, provoca imensa dor. Se privilegiados têm um ouvido igual ao seu, eu possuo apenas o que Deus me deu. Se você insistir em classificar meu comportamento diante musical, eu mesmo mentindo devo argumentar que estou em bossa nova, que estou muito natural. O que você não sabe, nem sequer presente, aqui os desafinados também têm um coração. Fotografei você, vai minha reflex, revelo-se sua enorme gratidão. Só não poderá falar assim do meu amor. Este é o maior, se você pode encontrar você com sua música, esqueci o principal. Que no peito dos desafinados, no fundo do peito bate calado. Que no peito dos desafinados também bate um coração.
An extra side story, I don't know if Rob Moore is still in the room right now, but soon after we met, he was like, hey, I want to do an audition for these pop gigs in Scottsdale at Mastro's, and we need to compile a video audition. And I was so new. I was like, let's do it. Let's figure out what the covers are. And there's still videos on my laptop that no one will see, but it's just Rob playing keys, this amazing drummer playing keys for me, and I'm trying to sing Benny and the Jets and Don't Stop Believin'. And I didn't get the job. Yeah, good for me. I'm way happy with how life turned out. But one of the songs on the CD I had gave him, we'll do it right now, and this is Night in Tunisia.
Moon is the same moon above you, aglow with its cool evening light. It's shining at night in Tunisia, and never does it shine so bright. The stars are aglow in the heavens, but only the wise understand. They're shining at night in Tunisia, they guide you through the desert sand. Words fail to tell a tale too exotic to be told. Each night's a deeper night in a world ages old. The cares of the day seem to vanish, the ending of day brings release. Each wonderful night in Tunisia, where the nights are filled with peace. With its cool evening light that's shining at night in Tunisia, where the stars are shining so bright. The stars are aglow in the heavens, but only the wise understand that shining at night in Tunisia, they guide you through the desert sand. Words fail to tell a tale too exotic to be told. Each night the deeper night in the world is old. The cares of the day seem to vanish. The ending of day brings release. Each wonderful night in Tunisia, where the nights are filled with peace.
So there's been a lot of genres in the path of things. Before I was doing jazz, I used to do opera. And the main reason I quit, besides liking jazz, actually, the teacher was like, this is not going to happen. You're not going to do both. And I was like, fine. But the main thing she said, she's like, you know, you've got this thing with your hands, and it's not professional, and you won't get paid to do that. And I was like, oh, so I should really do jazz then. So I will keep moving my hands because I can't help it. And another genre, which is the project that Mari and I work on, is Live from Lower Canyon, and it's a lot of more on the classic rock side, and there's Mamas and the Papas and the Eagles. Really, really fun. And there's some Joni Mitchell. Yeah, and this Joni Mitchell song, I just love it so much. I just want to do it all the time. So we're going to do it right now. One, two, 3.
to the garden. Then I can walk beside you. I have come here to lose the smog, and I feel to be a cog in something turning. Well, maybe it's just the time of year, or maybe it's the time of May. I don't know who I am, but I know life is for learning. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Raul Yañez. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong, and everywhere there was a song and a celebration. And I dreamed I saw the bombers riding shotgun in the sky, and they were turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get our the guy.
So I would be remiss if I did not at least do one loop this evening, and I brought it, and it's here. And this is actually a brand new looper arrangement, and it's terrifying. I'm just like, don't mess up, because if I do, you'll hear it a lot, and I will too, and I'll have to live with it and sleep at night somehow. So I was kind of like, maybe I should get a new loop and maybe think about things that came out before or after 2000. Because I tend to choose rep that's, 20th century. And I was like, maybe Harry Styles would be kind of a cool adventure to go down. And I was like, oh, cool, there's this really sick hit. How can I make it sad and really depressing? So this is As It Was, but it's sad. Okay.
Gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say, and everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who will stay. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same. Answer the phone, Holly, you're no good alone. Why are you home on the floor? What kind of pills are you on? Ringing the bell and nobody's coming to help. Your daddy lives by himself. He just wants to know that you're well. Oh, in this world, it's just us. same as it was in this world. It's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was. You know it's not the same. Go home, get ahead, high speed internet. I don't wanna talk about the way that it was. Leave America, 2 kids follow her. I don't wanna talk about who's doing it first. Go home, get ahead, high speed internet. I don't wanna talk about the way that it was. Leave America, 2 kids follow her. I don't wanna talk about who's doing it first. Go home, get ahead, high speed internet. I don't wanna talk about the way that it was. Leave America, 2 kids follow her. I don't wanna talk about who's doing it first. Go home, get ahead, high speed internet. I don't wanna talk about the way that it was. Leave America, 2 kids follow her. I don't wanna talk about who's doing it first. Go home, get ahead, high speed internet. I don't wanna talk about the way that it was. Leave America, 2 kids follow her. I don't wanna talk about who's doing it first. Go home, get ahead, high speed internet. I don't wanna talk about the way that it was. Leave America, 2 kids follow her. I don't wanna talk about who's doing it first. Go home, high speed internet. I don't wanna talk about the way that it was. Leave America, 2 kids follow her. I don't wanna talk about who's doing it first.
Oh man, thanks, man. So I had to buffer the room for. I debuted that in San Francisco, and I was on a Dimitri show, and we're driving on the way back, and he had never heard that song because Dimitri doesn't listen to music that came out after 1990. So I was like, well, here's the original, and he's hearing it, and he's bopping his head, and he's like, oh, this is a great song, and I could tell he was kind of a little heartbroken because of how sad this one is, and he's like, Holly, I feel like you're a really happy person. Am I missing something? And it's funny because I do identify as a happy person, but in my musical creations, which I do write, I only really write to process difficult emotions and depression and sad feelings. And I just wrote a song this week, and I wasn't going to play it tonight. And then I showed it to Raul, and he's like, you should play this tonight for the first time ever, and it's never been played before for anybody, and I've never sang it before. The song is called Dark, and I originally called it that. Well, okay, initially, it was because that there's a show called Dark on Netflix, and it's so cool, and it's very much like talking about free will and time travel, and it was just so inspiring. And I sat on it for months, and I got back to it, and I looked at that word, and I was like, well, I have a whole other thought about that word. So it's just talking about how I can sabotage any given moment with sadness, and how I have to process that, and how it's all in my head. So, cheers to that. It's called Dark.
Give me an hour or two, and I'll waste with you in a spiraled afternoon. My world is too loud and I can't choose. Make the night last for miles, it's my favorite avenue. Driving while split into along the lines that hate me and love you. They cancel all I do, but it's all I've ever here in the smile, you know, posed like a pro. Dark is my home, you're the sun while I implode. Give me an hour or two, and I'll waste the view in a spiraled afternoon. My world is too loud and I can't choose. Make the night last for miles, it's my favorite avenue. Driving while split into long lines that hate me and love you. They cancel all I do, but it's all I've ever known. Here and never here till I run out of stones. Learn how to hold space of my own. I'm tired of being alive for under it all. There's a reason I fall. It's all in my head. No one wants to see me dead. 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 No one wants to see me dead.
We have one more song for this first set. And I swear that is the saddest song of the night, so it's only going up from here. This is Raul Yañez on the piano. Mario Mendivil on the bass. Stephen Avalos on the drums. We're going to end this set with another original. I'm not going to say it's happy, but it's not like as sad, but it's... I wrote it right when the pandemic happened, and it was one of those things where right before that, I was feeling so tired. I felt like I had not had a vacation in years. I was really burnt out. So at first, it was a really sobering kind of clarity feeling, and I felt just a sense of relief, and I was expecting to feel this anguish of having a break, and it was a revelation. So the song is processing that experience and reflecting on space. This is called Gone.
Gone, swept overnight, but I don't want to return to everything lost. Had nothing to lose all along. Cleansed of my pride, but I like how it burns to bandage my stride. Watch all my walls vanish. I leave it all behind, dead inside from the wilderness of my mind. And I was already gone. Walked through the room behind my eyes. It's been a while since I've seen this side. All of my dreams covered, but this path wasn't mine. How long have I been running dead and blinded? Way too fast to know it's been a lie. I was already gone. Raul Yañez. From wasting all my time climbing to the wilderness of my mind. I was already gone and I left it all behind. Died inside from wasting all my time climbing to the wilderness of mine. I was already gone. I was already gone. I was already. Raul
Raul Yañez on keys, Mario Mendivil on the bass, Stephen Avalos on drums. I'm Holly Pyle. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for a second set. Stick around. Thank you. This is Raul Yañez on the piano. By the way, come back May 31st, because he's back here playing. Clearly, you have to come back, please. Mario Mendivil on the bass. Stephen Avalos on drums. And we're going to do some Led Zeppelin. I love like the little chatter of it, like, oh, Led Zeppelin. Okay. One, two, smoked my stuff and drank all my wine. Made up my mind to make a new start. Gone to California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there with love on her eyes and flowers in her hair. Chances on a big jet plane. Never let him tell you that they're wrong. The sea was red and the sky was gray. Wondered how tomorrow could ever follow today. The mountains and canyons started to tremble and shake. The children of the sun began to wake.
she plays guitar and cries as she sees ride a white mare in the footsteps of dawn, trying to find a woman who's never, never, never been born. Standing on the hill in my mountains of dreams, telling myself it's not as hard as it seems.
The first time that I felt very committed to jazz as a genre was, I was just getting into choir. I was kind of dabbling in jazz choir. I was snapping on 1 and 3. It was embarrassing. But a friend was like, you got to see this video of this amazing bass player, singer, and doing a scat solo while playing bass. And I was like, okay. Sure enough, Esperanza Spalding is at the Newport Festival, and she's singing Midnight Sun, and I had never heard anything like it. And also, she was like singing it in 3, and I was like, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I was just floored. I was like, I want to be just like that. And I was obsessed. And I haven't looked back since, and we're going to do Midnight Sun because I just was so inspired by that song. In 3.
Her lips were like a red and ruby chalice, warmer than a summer night. The clouds were like an alabaster palace, rising to a snowy height. Each star its own aurora borealis. Suddenly you held me tight, and I saw the midnight sun. Explain the silver rain that found me, or was that a moonlit veil? The music of the universe around me, or was that a nightingale? And then your arms miraculously found me. Suddenly the sky turned pale, and I saw the midnight sun. Was there such a night? It's a thrill I still don't quite believe. After you were gone, there were still some stardust on my sleeve. The flame of it may dwindle to an ember, and the stars refuse to shine. But we may see the meadow in December, snowy white and crystalline. And oh, my darling, always I'll remember when your lips were close to mine, and I saw the midnight sun. empty chalice, warmer than a summer night. The clouds were like an alabaster palace, rising to a snowy height. Each star is on aurora borealis. Suddenly you held me tight, and I saw the midnight sun. I can't explain the silver rain that found me, or was that a moonlit veil? The music of the universe around me, or was that a nightingale? And then your arms miraculously found me. Suddenly the sky turned pale, and I saw the midnight sun. Was there such a night? It's a thrill I still don't quite believe. After you were gone, there were still some stardust on my sleeve. The flame of it may dwindle to an ember, and the stars refuse to shine. But we may see the meadow in December, snowy white and crystalline. And oh, my darling, always I'll remember when your lips were close to mine, and I saw the midnight sun, and I saw the midnight sun, and I saw the midnight sun.
We're going to do an original that is not released, and I think I've only sang it one time. And it's like not sad. It's actually probably like one of the least sad songs I've ever written. I actually am really excited about the topic of this because it talks about how beautiful it is to actually say that you don't really know someone. It invites this ongoing, evolving curiosity for how we're constantly changing, becoming new people, and kind of highlighting how often we try to put people in boxes and actually how beautiful and loving it is to let that box stay open for people and discover new things. The song is called Never Know.
Who are you to someone, to yourself? What if you were never what was said? How would you ever tell? When were you, are you, and how long have you been? What did you forget or cling to cast whatever's left? It's only when I'm 20 below that I know I don't wanna know. It's only when you tell me you know that I feel you never did. Never, never, never.
During one of our Live from Laurel Canyon sound checks, Brian got up on stage and he was randomly singing Right Down the Line. And I was like, I forgot all about that song. And then I looked it up a couple times, and then I heard a Bonnie Raitt version of it. And I'm a huge Bonnie Raitt fan. So then I started freaking out, and I just love this song. So we're going to do the Bonnie Raitt arrangement of this Jerry Rafferty song.
you need your love, you've got a hold over me. As long as I got your love, you know I'll never leave. When I wanted you to share my life, I had no doubt in my mind that it's been you, oh baby, right down the line. You know how much I lean on you, only you can see the changes that I've been through have left a mark on me. You've been as constant as a northern star, the brightest light that shines, and it's been you, oh baby, right down the line. I just wanna say this is my way of telling you everything I could never say before. Yeah, this is my way of telling you that every day I've been loving you so much more. If I'm losing ground, I won't go to someone else that only let me down. You've been as constant as a northern star, the brightest, brightest, brightest light that shines, and it's been you, oh baby, right down the line. It's been you, oh baby, right down the line. It's been you,
There's some decent amount of Portuguese requests during the break, and I feel like it, so we're gonna do my favorite. But the condition is Mario has to go to space for a while and do a long intro. I insist diva mode, engage, right? Okay, cool. Is it A minor?
Cantinho, violão. Este amor, uma canção pra fazer feliz a quem se ama. Muita calma pra pensar e ter tempo pra sonhar. Da janela vê-se o corcovado, redentor, que lindo. Quer a vida sempre assim, como você perto de mim. Mateu apagar a velha chama. E eu que era triste, descrente deste mundo, ao encontrar você, conheci o que é felicidade, meu amor. Quiet nights of quiet stars, quiet chords from my guitar, floating on the silence that surrounds us. Quiet walks by quiet streams, quiet thoughts and quiet dreams, and a window looking over mountains and the sea. How lovely! This is where I want to be. Here with you, so close to me, until the final flicker of life's embers. I who was lost and lonely, me leaving life was only a bitter tragic joke I found with you. The meaning of existence, oh my love.
That wasn't on the set list, but you would never know until I told you. I love the story of this next song, that when Willy Wonka first came out, it wasn't really like a big success, and the soundtrack wasn't a really big deal, and then it was aired on television, and then it became this hella cult classic, and then suddenly Pure Imagination was super loved and revered by a lot of people for good reason. And also the composers like wrote over the phone overseas to write this song, which is mind-blowing. Because today's sessions with technology, like the Zoom call stuff, works way better for that. But to try to be like, cool, we have this chord on the phone, we got this A minor 7 flat 5 chord, and then like we're gonna contemplate that over really shitty audio is incredible. So anyway, that's all.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. To view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, There's nothing to it, for there's no life I know to compare to pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly choose to be. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with thoughts been traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. Around and view it. Anything you want to do, want to change the world. There's nothing to it, for there is no life allowed to compare to pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly choose to.
Oh my gosh, we only have time for a few more songs. Okay, crazy. We're gonna do an original. This song was written after a big breakup, and it was a 5-year relationship, and I was suddenly completely starting over. And it felt almost like a memory bank was completely deleted, and it was like a brand new life. And what I will say about that is I didn't really realize that my self-worth was as fragile as it was at that time. And going into dating in that situation was so confusing and disorienting, and I picked a bad egg, which, you know, happens to some of us. And I walked into a rehearsal one day with Steven, and I was like, I need a ballad. we need to make a ballad about this awful situation. And it was ultimately a song to explore self-worth. And I think the pivotal line that loops in the song is saying, will I ever learn what I am worth? You don't know. The song is called Courtship.
I want to climb to the moon, seat a table for two, but I'm always locked inside your room. I want to drive through the stars till you ride past my scars, but your doorway folds the map of how to start. The cliff dive from my own life, shattered shingles of a new roof, and I lost my price tag and memory of my freedom. Fed myself to the fire. Will I ever learn? 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 Will I? Will I ever learn? Why 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 I ever learn? You don't know. 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 I want to camp near of you, mirror of my solitude. I remember you, priceless and renewed.
This is Raul Yañez on piano. Mario Mendivil on the bass. Stephen Avalos on drums. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Also, thank you, Ravenscroft, for being unsurmountably hospitable. They are just the kindest people, so talented, just adore every person that works here. I'm just thrilled. And we're going to end with some Joni Mitchell. Hey, the dry cleaner 12-bar blues people. Vocals, drums only to start. 1, 2.
I'm down to a roll of dimes, stuck in the cloud that's high. I keep hearing bells all around me. Jingling the lucky jackpots. They keep you tantalized. They keep you reaching for your wallet here in Fool's Paradise. Dr. Guy from Des Moines, he said he ran a cleaning plant. That guy was clanking with coin. Well, he must have had a genie and a lamp, 'cause every time I dropped a dime, I blew it. He kept bringing barrels, nothing to it. He got 3 oranges, 3 lemons, 3 cherries, 3 plums. I'm losing my taste for fruit, watching the dry cleaner do it like miners in a polyester suit. It's all luck, it's just luck. You get a little lucky and you make a little money. Raul, Yañez. Kicked out of booth, a circus where the cowgirls filled the room with their big balloons. The cleaner was pitchy with purpose. He had beetles and foolbears and lions, pink and blue there. Oh, and the man was stocking the chips, breaking off the tables, ringing the bandit bells. This is the story that I tried to tell. In some ways, as I lost every time I laid on my line, but the cleaner from the morn could put a coin in the door of a John and get 20 for one. It's just luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great rest of your night.